Hey there, members of the Graveyard, and welcome back to more Outer Worlds 2. We're going to be heading to the ACS Undisputed Claim. Said that with a really weird cadence. It was like, Undisputed Claim. Whoa. Okay. So yeah, this is what is to be considered a capital ship. A big freighter, flagship, whatever. All the science show phrases that are used to reference a large ship. I bet there's some good shops on here. Who do we want to bring? Let's bring Valerie and Inez. Inez is associated with Auntie's Choice. She seems to like them still. I'm indifferent on all of the major powers that be, and I think it's going to stay that way for the entire playthrough.
Training and ethically gray consultants who labor with committing to a side.
They're definitely going for some groundbreaker vibes from the first game with this.
Where did you learn how to weld, anyway?
Oh, wow.
Internship.
Does feel large. Local bounties. No mountains. Just kind of taking it all in. Hard to do with Auntie's voice blaring. I think that's the point, though. Shut up.
These rats are due for Eden. Where are the ones bound for Prater? These pages are empty.
She's still talking. I didn't even hear, I literally, oh my god, get me the hell. I need to buy shock rod. They're short on some shock rod. And I'm gonna need some, no, I think that's literally it. Do you also have shock rod? You have a lot of mods. Oh, what the heck is this? Antimatter plasma sniper? Plasma SMG? Lock on rocket launcher, double barrel, packed hammer, combat grip. It's a one-hander. Changes damage type to plasma. Yeah, we have this actually. At least we should have this. I don't know why it says we don't. Or anything that says changes dies. Okay. Capacity. Alright, I'm done. Oh, wait, the individual back here had a unique name. I imagine I could talk to them.
You haven't seen any loose raptidons running around, have you?
Nope.
Unbelievable. Last time I got stuck with the blame for someone else's ineptitude, I got demoted 2 full ranks.
Sucks.
You wouldn't happen to be someone well-versed in weapons, explosives, and/or advanced hand-to-hand fighting, would you? And, you know...
Had hair on me. Yeah. Wait. Do you want a highly trained mercenary at cut rate prices?
Exactly. You in?
Sure, I'm not picky.
Good. Someone competent and undemanding. If the Raps aren't here, they've got to be on the creature combat conditioning deck. Unbound and undoubtedly pugnacious. This here card will give you access to the elevator at market compliance. That, in turn, is behind the value-added esplanade next to the entrance to head office tower. See any Raps loose there? Shoot, explode, or thwack them unsparingly.
Poor Raps. Now they gotta
Sure.
die just because these hullheads didn't look after them properly.
Yes. Our wild animal enthusiasts. Hello.
You're the maverick freelancer from the wireless.
Yes, I am. Can I just go in?
Please have identification, transfer work, and a reasonable bribe at the ready. Ah, you're not a transfer or visiting Auntie's Choice employee. I'll need to check your current standing with corporate affairs.
I'm an Earth Directorate agent. My standing should already be clear.
Well, you're in luck. Auntie's Choice is hiring outside contractors, and an Earth Directorate agent should fit the bill nicely. Well, still need to check your record, I'm afraid. Alrighty. Commencing review. Estimated wait time, unknown. Really? Reads like a recap of an Aetherwave drama. You're clearly a valued partner of
Yes, I
Auntie's
am.
Choice. But your standing with us could be higher if you accepted our special offer. All it requires is allowing us to affix an Auntie's Choice holo advertorial inside your ship, so you can bear our messaging with pride and share it across Arcadia.
No thanks. Intimidator, negotiator. Wait, on the inside? Pens. No. Absolutely not.
Go on ahead anyway. You're a valued partner after all.
No affiliation.
Enjoy your time on the
I must remain
ACS
neutral as
Undisputed
possible.
Claim, the pride
Even
of
though-
Auntie's Choice corporate war fleet. Here's a ticket to the first stop on the Profit Mover Trimicular. From there, make your way through the Esplanade to the head office tower reception desk for details on our exciting contract opportunity.
Earth Directorate agents may accept freelance opportunities so long as they align with the priority mission.
Thank you, Valerie. As I was saying. Oh my god, her voice is through the entire thing. That's crazy.
Serious for client intake specialist.
Okay, my bad. Wow. So, I will say, looking back at the game, there hasn't been much opportunity for... Can I buy more shotgun? Thank you. We have a lot of money, so it's gonna be... I have 2 guns that use shock rod now. We have 5,200. I think that'll be enough for a while. But anyway, as I was saying again, before I got distracted again, and then a second time getting distracted again, there haven't been, at least I've been oblivious to it, if there has been, but there hasn't been many opportunities to actually side with the Protectorate, which seemed to be the, like, universally agreed bad guy. Kind of like how the board operated in the first game, but not really, because there's a lot of opportunities to side with the board throughout the first game. Overall, I just don't feel like the factions are having that much impact on how the story goes, but I could be wrong.
At all times.
All right, to the value-added Espelande.
The ACS Undisputed Claim is not
Hello, Valerie. Hello, Inez. Funny, I should find you two here. Wow, this thing is far away. Good thing we have Auntie's voice to keep me company throughout this lengthy ride. Artificial life is life that's sweeter. Live a life that's sweeter with Auntie's Choice. Wrapped it on bite cocktail. Zingy, refreshing, acidic. Only at the bottom runger. Huh, am I here? We didn't ended up making all the way there.
Arm. Got a delivery for you.
Soldier with the arm. That's very true. I only have one arm.
Nez Silong? Is that you?
Oh, not talking to
I'm
me.
sure it's you, considering there aren't many of you folk running about. But I've got to ask, company policy.
Yeah, it's me, all right. Who is asking exactly?
Hey, just a courier friend. Nothing funny like. A soldier named Ortiz hired me to find
It's
you,
Ortiz!
if I could, and deliver this message.
The person we've talked to her about. What's the message?
I can tell you, the client paid extra for complete confidentiality and prompt delivery. As a reminder, we don't offer return to sender service unless you pay double plus expediting charges. Until next time.
Ugh, ain't heard from Ortiz in months. When we get back to the ship, let's give this a watch.
Okay. It's not for right now. I could buy even more shock rod. I don't want to. Hello? Goodbye. Sure you don't mind me being back here. This is all stealing, I'm sure, yes. Stay on the beaten path.
359 of the Earth Directorate Field Manual for a list of reimbursable expenses on goods and services.
There's so much yappage happening.
You! I'd recognize your kind anywhere. You're one of those folks that eats food, and I've got just the sort of grub you've been missing.
Really?
Name a food, any food, and I guarantee I got it. Absolutely, unqualifiably, positively guaranteed. Please note that this is not in any way to be construed as a guarantee.
I see.
Hot, cold, lukewarm, scalding, or frozen. I've got whatever you might be craving.
In the head office tower for details on this
I'll buy some food, why not?
opportunity.
Well, lots of money. I'm going wild. Plus, I need some more chip healing in between combats. No beverage.
Unrelated bric-a-brac. We got your unrelated bric-a-brac
General
right here.
goods
And
peddler. I could
unrelated
use some
bric-a-brac
energy
with
canisters. Oh, what the? Is Vortex Maul? What? Corrosive melee weapon that rapidly stacks vulnerable and to remove armors. Finally. A good... like this thing. Rip. Okay. Scoring a kill from stealth. With this thing? Okay, well, I'm definitely buying it. I don't... Then sure, I could buy a grip. Encryption key. This is a pet for your ship? Gold canid? No, that's okay. I don't need any of that. What does this thing look like? Now we have corrosive. This is like a one-hander.
Drop something?
You think I dropped something?
Yeah, you dropped something. Word to the wise. Mind your personal effects, intellectual assets, and major organs at all times. Plenty of opportunists here, eager to take you for all you're worth. You're lucky I found this, thing you dropped.
Yes. Hand over whatever this is you're inexpertly passing me. We, the middle management of the ACS Undisputed Claim, are done with being passed over. We mean to take action or subcontract said action through a capable proxy. We invite you to Back Deck Steerage, which I'm required to note as sponsored by Stogie Slims, to discuss the exciting business opportunity which we believe will be mutually advantageous to both parties. Parsimoniously yours, middle manager Twombly. Alright. I can read. I can read things. This is medical stuff. Alright, this was just Main Street. Okay. This is a one-hander. Damn. You'd think something called like the Vortex Maul would be somewhat of a two-hander. But I guess not.
Experience the most sought-after inebriant on the Undisputed Claim. The Raptidon Bite. Exclusively here at the Bottom Runger.
Okay.
Welcome to the Bottom Runger. Exclusive home of the Raptidon Bite.
Alright. What's in this drink of yours?
That's what everyone, and I do mean everyone, wants to know. No, friend. I finally caught N-rays in a bottle with this one.
Lightning in a
Not
bottle.
sharing the secret of our success with anyone. However, you are welcome to sample a few and attempt to discern the ingredients for yourself.
Okay, one Raptidon
Not
bite.
tending bar right now, but my employee here can see to your needs.
And I shall go. I would like one Raptidon bite,
Need
please.
anything? At the Bottom Runger, we offer inebriation for the budget-conscious individual.
Yes. The Raptidon bite. We only had one. I'm afraid to drink it. What if someone, and I mean like literally someone, just wants it as a part of a quest? What type of... This place is kind of large. I was like, what kind of map am I looking at here? That's the medicine place. That was the place where I just bought this weapon from.
Purple berry product samples.
Nope.
Purple berry product. Hey, go-getter.
What?
Look,
What?
redirect.
we've had our eye on you for some time.
Okay,
Practically
what?
a minute all told. And I can tell you're the very thing we're looking for. You possess the sort of rugged, nonconformist, individualist nature that our listeners identify with. Or believe they do anyway. From the meekest flunky to the most milquetoast myrmidon, why, friend, you're everything they want to be.
Okay, sounds accurate. How can a daring, unconventional problem solver like myself help?
There's two things I desperately require. Realism, authenticity. Sure, some might say they're the same thing, but
I'm a
I use
doctor
both
as
to
well.
highlight emphatic weight. We're working on a brand new set of advertisements and need your exact kind of distinct perspective.
Okay. Does it pay?
Of course it pays. Not amazingly, sure, but it's a rare chance to make something true and real that speaks to people and that possesses a certain cachet, right? Listen, you've got the stuff that can't be faked. Our listeners are sophisticated. They can see right through anything less than 110% genuine.
What do I have to do?
Step inside. I'll introduce you to our main creative type, Mitt Tarkenton. Why, the things he does with words you wouldn't believe. He'll tell you how we do things,
But what
how
if
we
I do
sell
believe?
product. Then you provide your expertise, lend your maverick perspective to help him come up with how.
All right, sounds easy
All it
enough.
requires is you be yourself, unabashedly. Then get paid for it. Head into our recording facility when you're ready. Mitt will be in one of the studios. I'll be right along.
Doesn't sound fishy at all.
Sorry, in the midst of composing my latest product-oriented dramatization. Talk later.
Or right now.
Sorry, in the midst of composing my latest product-oriented dramatization.
No autographs, I'm afraid.
Talk later.
Not outside of special appearances. Normally I would, but my agent would space me.
Okay. Anything in the bathrooms? Never is. Oh. This little guy. The first mechanized dog. Am I heading the right way? Doesn't look like it. Let's go talk to Mitt. Hello.
Something I can help you with?
Yeah.
Something I can help you with?
Okay, never mind. I have to probably talk to him from this side. Hello, Mitt.
Yes? Can I help you? Ah, you appear like a rugged sort. Let me guess. Thessaly sent you.
Yes.
That I did. This is Mitt Tarkington, advertising copywriter extraordinaire. Mitt, this is our maverick outsider. They've heard the pitch and agreed.
Charmed. Yes, well, dive right in, shall we? To begin, allow me to share a bit on how we shape ideas. Part the veil about this magical art we call advertising.
Okay, who's the audience?
Everyone. If they don't have a need yet, it's our job to give them one. Then provide it. A little background first to frame your thinking. There are 4 personality types we appeal to when writing advertisement copy.
I'm like you.
I'm who you want to be.
I, who have cultivated a persona as a sarcastic doubter, am not normally into things, so you really ought to listen to me about this.
And I just hate that thing that never
That's pretty
happens, yet absolutely could.
Any other general questions before we get started?
No. Let's get on with it.
I'll ask a few questions about your singular way of looking at things, then translate your unique perspective into lines for the ad. Now, first question. How can we best understand those like you? Any insight on your kind of unique perspective?
I better get 20 billion options. I've never met a back I don't want to stab. We're just like anybody else, salt of the earth like planet types.
All right. Now I'll reinterpret your response into a line for the ad. Something like, calling you, every people of the great masses. Next question.
Okay.
How do we
Off to a good
best
start.
illustrate credibility? Say, through something you know, or hate.
Best illustrate credibility. By doing your best, showing results, and sharing it with others. Through continual self-aggrandizement. I don't even know what that word means. By thoroughly appropriating the handiwork of talented peers. By mercilessly denigrating the work of your rivals. Let's just do number one.
Right. Maybe everyone watches for your next move, so they can copy it. What's an aspirational goal for those who identify with you?
Have it all, to be happy and content.
Okay, perfect. How about your needs are different than everyone else's? Last question.
Okay.
What do you desire most out of life? And I should mention we have a little leeway to fine-tune the product offering.
To, never be alone?
Ah, have just the thing. Available now in double packs for couples. To share with that special someone who's every bit as special as you. Because nothing says lasting devotion like cystrines built for two.
Okay. Cystrines. What? That sounds gross. Can you play that all together?
Yes. Suppose you might need to hear it assembled to make sense of it all. Just a moment while we put it together. I can already hear it in my head, and it is perfect. All right, that's a wrap. Roll the assembly. Fine work, everyone. Take a good listen.
Calling you, every people of the great masses. Everyone watches for your next move. So they can copy it. Your needs are different than everyone else's. That's why we've updated our premier cystrines just for you. Auntie Cleo and Pal's deep-fried Sisty Bits. Available now in double packs for couples.
Sistys, the pigs.
To share with that special someone who's every bit as special as you. Because nothing says lasting devotion like cystrines built for two.
Awesome. Great. I'm famous. Wait, is there like... Is that it? There's no like... This is gonna be amazing. No closing dialogue? Well, I guess there kind of was. I also feel like... You know, whatever. I don't know what I was expecting. Hello. Can I talk to you again? I cannot. We are just completely devoid of more dialogue options with them.
Horse comestibles! Horse comestibles! We're literally giving them away!
No, no Borst. I know what's in Borst. I played the first game recently, might I add, so the information is fresh, but I know what they put in that Borst. World, no. No, wait. Auxiliary Sanitation Engineer Victor Clemens.
I'm sorry, but I'm quite busy at the moment. There are a half-dozen sinks left to clean this shift, as well as one thoroughly formidable latrine, and I... Wait. How terribly rude of me. It's you. You're the one who talked me down from my horrible course at the N-Ray range on Golden Ridge.
Is it? Victor? Oh my god, it's Victor? I didn't even realize the name. What the heck? What are you doing here?
Proving myself, my friend. I have a new lease on my existence, and it's all thanks to you. You see, I meditated on your words, and on the events that led me to strapping myself to an explosive threatening to kill us both. Something had to change. I realized that the tremendous question, that of controlling the universe's uncertainty, was too tremendous to pursue.
Does seem like a tall order.
So I sought an environment I could control.
Okay. Keeping these bathrooms clean is your way of controlling uncertainty?
Keeping these bathrooms clean is a vast understatement. This is a constant battle against the forces of entropy and the ship's inept cafeterial staff. Where my prior position faced constant, impossible questions, now I can ponder the tangible. I've already begun a dissertation. Efficient clog removal in modern ship plumbing. Anyhow, I mean...
A real revolutionary.
Once again, consider me in your debt, eternally. If you ever require a sanitation engineer, I shall come running, mop in hand.
From an order scientist to a sanitation officer. And that's his resolution? Eh. Might as well have... I mean, if he's happy, he's happy. Don't let the illusions of esteem and prestige define your value of profession. You can now apply all of those big brain smarts to very practical and very approachable problems. Which means he will probably move up the ladder very quick. Before you know it, he'll be in charge of sanitation all across the colony. Good on you, Victor. I take my words back after my reflection.
Which do you like invading more? The Protectorate or the Order?
Can't tell the difference between
This is what I should have saved my money for.
Then you need a good set of armor.
Welcome. Here at Arnie's Armory, the customer's goals are our goals. So, how can I help you achieve just the right amount of reckless, unspeakable violence today?
I would like to just look at your stuff.
I think I just sold my last rocket pistol.
That's fine.
But I'm sure I've still got more than enough for you to kill whoever it is that needs.
Oh, it's a science weapon. The pop-up gun. So expensive. It's 15,000. We had enough. Hires aggressive advertising drones. Okay. Well, it doesn't sound cool, at least. It sounds funny. But I'd much rather cool.
Welcome, future repeat customer. I can tell just by looking at you that you'll be back again and again. Ready to make a purchase?
I am.
I've got armor in all shapes and sizes and for all occasions. Though I'm guessing you get shot at more than occasional.
I do get shot at quite a lot. Okay, what is this? Grants passive health regeneration based on your reserve ammo supply while in combat. Berserker's Bucket. Sounds okay. Just okay. Yeah, not worth the cash. Passive health regeneration based off of our reserve? Not convinced. Not convinced at all. To spend that much money on it.
Think's getting this big promotion?
My bits are all
Let's see what's over this way. Nope.
quite an effective little front step.
Tramicular.
I think we're...
Arriving any moment now. Approaching station. Head office tower.
Looks like we have to go... Oh, here.
An executive office environment. Please attempt some semblance of professional decorum.
Do my best, Valerie. Okay, here we go.
Attention, morally gray outsider. The adventure of your lifetime awaits. Auntie's Choice is hiring.
Tell me more.
No daring
Is he standing on a box?
self-determinist,
This is some
stalwart
man at the
seeker
gate
of
shit.
self-betterment, or rapacious rogue of corporatism. Welcome to Auntie's Choice
Wizard of
invaluable
Oz, obviously.
disposable agent program. As in IDA, your assignments will be some of the most decisive and admirable tasks that Auntie's Choice has to offer. IDAs help explore the wilds,
I don't
plot our
doubt
path,
you.
and shape the evolution of our beloved corporation. And with enough rugged determinism, you might even live to see the results.
Did you just say I might even live?
That's right, a life filled with action, adventure, riches, and romance awaits.
I like the first two.
IDA will see all of your fantastical
I just want cool
dreams
loot,
come
man.
True. Now, if you'll just exit through to your left, 2 of our top 29 vice presidents are waiting to speak with you. And remember, Auntie's Choice Stay Hungry Meal Pack offers our finest pre-sliced bread and dehydrated water tablets in one convenient package.
Fucking love pre-sliced bread.
Well, wonderful to meet you. C.F. Pendergrass III, Strategic Reconfiguration. It's not every day we have such a capable operative accept our invitation to the undisputed claim. While it was those ill-fated peace talks that got you here, I've kept tabs on you for a good long time.
Yes, we've all kept tabs. Auntie and I have spoken about you several times now. Ursula Ormsby, Proprietary Insight Acquisition. You'll report to both of us. For now.
Indeed.
I see.
It is our pleasure to meet you. And
I totally won't have to
am
choose
tickled
between
to
the two of
welcome
you at some
to
point.
Auntie's Choice.
Yeah, I'm not really here to join antis. I'm here to move the peace process along.
Yet they are indubitably one and the same. By coming into my employ and helping to secure Auntie's interests, you are directly manifesting a stable future for this colony.
I'm sure.
At Auntie's choice, we make things happen. If you want to move something along swiftly, you come to us. If you want to endlessly dither about numbers, talk to the Order.
You, my friend, are being given the opportunity of a lifetime. Auntie's Choice has a dynamic new vision, and we need a specific kind of go-getter to make it happen.
Yeah. I want to work for the Order, if that's the two options we have. Didn't come here to be your lackey.
Well, that is an unexpected disappointment. Though I do have faith that the more time you spend in Arcadia, the more tempting our offer will be.
There's more than one contractor in this labor market.
Okay. So, can I fast travel back to ship? And then, let's check the journal, actually. So, I see. So, it's either Auntie's Choice or the Order. Visit their headquarters at Laplace Garden. Okay, let's go help the Order out instead. I don't like Auntie's Choice. And if anything, I'm thinking about weapons and armor. The Order has a higher chance of giving rewards that I might like. You know, we saw that science weapon. It was like shooting advertisements and stuff. Just, I don't know. It's goofy, but I like cool.
Wanted to chat with you about the cartridge
Oh,
that
right.
courier gave us.
Yes,
Ain't
I
heard from
remember.
Ortiz in, might well have been a year at this point. That's how it goes when you've fallen behind and the other's got no choice but to keep moving. If he's spending his hard-earned bits to contact me now, there must be a real good reason. Would you watch the message with me?
Absolutely. You seem nervous.
Suppose I am. He's a good friend of mine, or at least he was. I missed him. But I weren't under any presumptions that our friendship would last the moment our unit was dissolved, or we otherwise parted ways. If something's wrong, I ain't in any position to fix it.
Won't know for sure until you watch.
True. Thanks, Commander. Would you do the honors and get it going?
Yep. Let's plug it in. The audio's broken. Okay. Should have known when I got to the lab that something was off. It was a secret, they said. We couldn't tell no one, and now my blood's infected, and I'm as good as dead. Oh, I just wanted to be like you, throw myself at a problem and wrestle it down, but I should have listened when they told me about how your graft hurt you, how it failed. I should have reached out sooner. Maybe things would have been different. Please find that lab on Cloister. It's in an ice cave, but I ain't sure where exactly. They hit it good. Whatever you do, Inez, stop them. Don't let them do this to anyone else, please.
Commander,
okay.
I ain't sure what to make of Ortiz's message. He's dying. If it's as he says, I ain't got a choice. I gotta find that lab and put a stop to things.
Okay.
Will you help me?
Absolutely. Of course.
Thank you, Commander. Now we just need to find those ice caves on Cloister. We keep our lamps lit, we ought to find the lab without much of a fuss. I hope.
Right then. I think now I need to set the ship to head to the... what was it? I think it's on Cloister, the place that we have to go to. We could just keep the party the same. Cool. Ice planet? This is where certainly we will find a cold weapon on the ice planet. See, the cold weapon we have now, I made it into a cold weapon. I just want a weapon that starts as cold. A moment of my time. Marisol, of
Remember
course.
that matter on Cloister I mentioned earlier? Well, since we're here and all, thought we might take it up now. Might be hard to believe, but 20 or so odd years ago, I made a mistake.
Marisol, not you.
Feels like high time I righted it. Now I'm out and about again.
Okay. What do you
For
need?
many years now, a former colleague of mine's been in a remote spot called Reasons Pass on account of my decision.
Huh. Take it you feel bad about that.
I try not to think about regret or remorse. I shut down her work. I was wrong. Stating that out loud is the furthest extent of my self-castigation. Her research was unconventional.
Good. Don't beat yourself up too much.
She was as well. I think with both, we could right things, get the order back on its intended path.
All right. Let's go.
Do appreciate it, Commander.
Okay, so we got to bring Inez and Marisol with us. Marisol was with us for a majority of the last planet, but I don't mind bringing her because she's cool. I like Marisol. I think Tristan... Jerry's out on Aza, but I think the standouts are Marisol and Tristan for sure. Just because they have the most complexity, right? Inez is just like dutiful soldier, crazy cultist individual, typical AI robot partner, and then dutiful right-hand man type individual, can do no wrong. I mean, there's probably plenty that we can do to piss off Niles, but he definitely seems set up to just be like all about you. I'm sure there's plenty that he doesn't like though, because everyone is very voicey about when you do things they don't approve of, which is good. It makes their have a feeling of some sort of repercussion to your choices, albeit if they're not like super visceral, they're at least still voiced by your companions, which is good. In games like this, you like the game to feel a little bit alive. I still really like the one-engine ship. It's a cool design. Ice Planet.
Cloister features prominently in Arbiter dynamic training, with good reason. The sheer frigidness puts even the most hardy to the test.
Okay, and then solicit the order support. It's right up ahead, so we shall do that.
These temporary indignities of the body are nothing contrasted to the Order's future. Keep those eyes open, soldiers. Corneal frostbite be damned.
What's up?
Hold. We're presently observing a ceasefire with Auntie's choice, but its duration may be subject to sudden reversal. Would hate for you to get caught in any crossfire.
Okay, I'm actually looking for the archive.
See that giant glowing structure in the distance there? That's the archive's main entry point. However, I'd caution you to give it a wide berth. The archive's under Protectorate control, and they mean to keep it. You'll not gain access without serious military support.
Do you think the Order could
Every
help?
problem, a solution. That's the Order way. Though if we were capable of retaking the archive, I assume we would have done it by now. Never hurts to ask, though. Ultimately, it's the leadership's call. I find it best to keep my eyes on my own paper.
Thanks for the warning. So then, may I ask what you're doing out here?
Gathering data on the enemy's movements and behavior. Blizzards raise the degree of difficulty, but that's our problem, not yours.
I can solve it. Sounds like you're having a tough time.
Cloister has been a difficult front, and losing the archive, first to the invaders and now to the Protectorate, has made it even more painful. Never mind the rifts. If you're looking for a way to help us out, I recommend heading to Laplace's garden. Follow this path and you can't miss it.
Okay. What if hypothetically I was interested in destroying the Order? All right, sounds like a good idea. Thank you.
Collapsed part of the tunnel to the garden, so the safest path is along the cliffside here.
The safest?
Mind your step.
Which path has the most loot? So is this, are we nearing the end of the game? This, like, archive thing feels like there's this big choice between both prevalent factions that have been throughout the game.
Despite your advanced age and apparent frailty, I note you to be remarkably robust.
Thank you, dear. Despite your apparent incredible stupidity, I find you only mostly stupid.
No need to spit venom. The old and the infirm are typically granted passive roles, if any roles at all, within Protectorate society for a reason.
I have no interest in passivity. At my death, they shall find me with a book in one hand and my pistol still ready in the other.
I do like the banter between Marisol and Tristan. Wait, Tristan, why are you here? I was supposed to bring Inez. God. Okay. Back with the right team members. I imagine there's bounties here. Let's look up the local bounties. The Mangler, Mantis Queen, Buckshot Bill. What are the odds that his weapon that he'll drop, which he certainly will drop a weapon, will be a shotgun? I have no outstanding bounty. That's good. Keep a record clean like a doctor always should.
Hey, Commander. Something tells me the Order won't be keen on letting an enemy soldier walk through their gates. Reckon I ought to step away?
No, you're with me, and if they don't like you, then... Well, then yes, you will be going back to the ship, unfortunately. I'm not siding with Auntie's choice.
The Oracle Laureate sent ahead to expect someone matching your description.
Really?
However, he said
what if I
nothing
changed
about admitting
clothes?
Questionable allies. Members of Auntie's choice are not permitted inside.
Huh. If only one of us could have foreseen this situation. But I'll stay back, Commander. Ain't no reason to cause a scene.
You should heed the wisdom of your friend.
Are you serious? Oh, Inez is an Auntie's choice. She just likes the armor. Who's this Oracle Laureate you mentioned?
The Oracle Laureate is our foremost seer, excluding the presiding bishop herself. He oversees the Department of Predictive Analysis, and in so doing keeps the Order on course.
What is this
Is this
place?
some kind of test? No participants or observants are permitted to discuss Laplace's garden outside its boundaries. You'll discover all you need once inside, after ridding yourself of your problematic auxiliary.
Be off then. Sorry,
Was
Inez.
there ambiguity in my previous warning?
Okay, we have to get rid of Inez. Unfortunate. Damn. Alright. Alright. Guess I'll bring my robot. Sorry, Inez. Well, I don't think they had any moments like that in the first game where a certain companion couldn't actually go to a story location, so that's actually kind of cool. I'm going to be drawing a lot more comparisons to the first game as we continue the playthrough from here on out, because I have just recently played through it in a bit of a frenzy. I put 30 hours into it over the last couple of days just so that I could have a better understanding of what exactly it is that are the big differences between this game and the last game. And it has been very enlightening, and honestly, I'll get probably more in depth about this later. I wish the two could be like smashed together in some way. But that's all I'll say on it for now. Gotta save it for the review at the end of the playthrough. Valerie, you're coming with me. Surely they can't hate my faction-neutral robot. Does that mean Marisol? See, that's interesting why they would not allow you to have Inez, but Marisol is fine. Well, I guess maybe it's because she's not like officially affiliated with the Order anymore. But I don't know. That's interesting. Poor Inez. You don't get to see the beautiful insides of the Order. But yeah, I'm not working for Auntie's choice. Purely just because of how much goddamn talking there was over that interview. They dug their own grave.
Oh, Agent.
Ooh, level up. Give me that. Onions are now 25, so they get their next talent. All overhealing you receive is converted into temporary health that degrades slowly. Okay. You and your companions, when Valerie is in the party, your companions will automatically have regenerating up to another max. Oh. Medical inhaler and any other source of healing. Dope. Yeah, overhealing sounds fucking sick. Enemy affected by Marisol's companion ability is killed. The effect jumps to all enemies? What? That's crazy. That makes her companion ability nuts. Yes. What is it? Junior.
On behalf of the Order of the Ascendant and her impermeable wisdom, the presiding bishop Ruth Bassar, welcome to Laplace's garden. The presiding bishop is presently indisposed, but I've been instructed to direct you to the Artificer Laureate for whatever pressing matter has brought you to the garden. She's working in Belvedere Hall's secondary courtyard. Enter the large building at the top of the mesa ahead and follow the first hall on your right.
Thanks. You said the presiding bishop is indisposed?
Oh no, not at all. The presiding bishop routinely spends time in a sensory deprivation chamber to hone her mental faculties.
Sounds pretty indisposed to
She
me.
does seem to be logging more hours in the chamber of late, but I'm certain that's all part of the plan.
Yes, the blind
The
faith.
rest of the Laureate Council is capable of managing affairs while the presiding bishop is occupied. Really, it's no reason for concern. Nothing in the garden is.
That's not true. I was led to believe that Vicar Alden may be also expecting me. Can you direct me to him?
Oh, yes. The vicar did ask me to direct you to him.
Vicar,
How
Vicar.
positively forgetful of me.
Tomato,
He should be
tomato.
waiting for you in Belvedere Hall's main courtyard at the top of the stairs.
Okay. Thanks for filling me in. I'll be on my way
May all
now.
your problems precede solutions.
Detecting higher than normal humidity with trace amounts of organic material non-native to Cloister.
And I'm sure there's gonna be shops and stuff.
Cutting you off there, Charles. That's your third conviction today. People will start to worry. Welcome to the
Hello.
CAF integration point. Will it be caffeine or convictions today?
What are convictions?
Convictions are statements which promote personal and professional confidence and well-being, leading to 22.9% more scientific breakthroughs in a given quarter. Interested?
Sure, I've got time to
Before I
kill.
can administer your conviction, I need to ask you a question. In what area of your life do you feel you need the most improvement? Personal or professional?
You could say I've had some professional setbacks.
Expand on that for me.
Went 10 years without a promotion. I was in a state of suspended animation, but still.
Oh, well, that's certainly...
Yes, it is. I don't feel
You will
called
soon
out.
regain your professional momentum, augmented by your recent period of rest and reassessment.
Thanks for that. I feel strangely better.
Good. Never forget that you are a valuable factor in the universal equation and necessary to advancing the plan. Now then, a brief conversation is customary following the initial service. I haven't seen you around before. New project appointment? Must be an adjustment, all things considered.
An adjustment? I'm not sure what you mean.
Don't tell me you haven't noticed our particular strain of hospitality here in the garden. I can
I
only
just got
imagine
here.
how odd such an abundance of tranquility and friendliness must seem when contrasted with, well, anywhere else in Arcadia, especially in the
That
middle
would
of a
put
war
me on edge,
and
not gonna
so
lie.
near active fighting. Almost unfeasible, wouldn't you say?
You know, you do a passable impression of a scientician. Did you grow up near one of our settlements? Have a few years of order training?
I'm quite sure I don't know what you mean.
Oh, I understand you may technically count as a member, but there's a perfunctory element to your articulation. You don't believe in the plan, and you're clearly up to something. She sized you up almost immediately, Commander. Been softly probing you for information. I clocked her the first moment she opened her mouth.
I trust you. Thank you, Marisol. Grandmother's always watching out for me.
Appreciate that. I spent decades undercover with only self-affirmations to assuage my vacillating morale. Well, do I have to shoot up the place? Or will you come clean immediately? Who do you work for, little mole?
By the architect, keep your voice down, please. Even if what you say is true, this isn't a conversation best had amidst present company. Let's talk somewhere more private. Behind the CAF integration point, perhaps?
Okay. I'm following you. This just got interesting and very unexpected. Good job, Marisol. Hey, I told you she's one of my favorite companions for a reason. This is a sick interaction. Marisol just being like, listen. I know what you're up to. Don't do anything funny, or I'll put you on ice.
You must be curious why I asked for such a discreet rendezvous.
If you're planning to kill me, just know that's going to go badly for you.
Kill you? When we're only just getting to know one another? On the contrary, I need your help proving a certain theory of mine. I have adequate reason to believe the Order is conducting a mass experiment on the population of Laplace's garden.
It's quite the assumption. Whoa, slow down. What are you talking about?
The Order is not cultivating its perfect, plan-abiding society through careful ideological pruning, as the laureates would have you believe. It's simple pharmacology. Put bluntly, they're regulating the emotions of everyone in Laplace's garden through drugs in the water supply.
That's not good. Why would the Order do that?
Why would the Order want to create a society of undistractable little academics whose only desire is to advance the plan? I wonder.
Well, when you put it like that. But if the end result is contentment and social progress, isn't that a good thing? It doesn't seem like you're affected. That's actually
I'm
that's a good
limiting
one.
my water intake and using other pharmaceuticals to combat the effects. It's not a perfect system, but it works adequately enough.
If what you're saying is true, we need to tell people.
Moderate your volume, please. No one here is in any immediate peril. Probably. The Order claims the subjects here supposedly consented to participate, but it was begun prior to the schism with the Protectorate, so who's to say? Regardless, if the Order has made some kind of pharmaceutical breakthrough, imagine how useful it might be to certain parties to know about it in advance.
Wait. If she's Auntie's choice, she's done.
I represent a group of information traders who would pay well to get their hands on a sample of this drug.
No.
Interested?
Absolutely not.
No.
Yeah.
This is about control. Everything is.
Yeah, absolutely not.
That's your prerogative, of course. The benefits of free will. Until such time as the Order or the Protectorate repossesses it.
Yeah, we're done
If you change
here.
your mind, I'll be here. Taking an extended but much-deserved smoking break. Good tranquilizer for the nerves, you know.
Yeah, I don't work for no-face shadow companies. What's this? Oh, sorry, Vicar.
I remember the days when Laplace's garden lived up to its estimable
I don't have the
purpose.
hacking to fix
Now
this.
Look at it. The fountain in disrepair, pedagogy in the park, even the lights above our heads have winked out like stars taken down from the sky.
Okay. Sounds like you're having a difficult time. No, I'm not interested. I'll keep an eye out for some engineering individual that can fix the lights. Let's at least make it to... Running a little short on time here. Let's at least have this final conversation with... Solicit the Order support. Process Rift data. Yeah, let's go upstairs to solicit the Order's. Then we'll probably end after that. Been a lot of yapping this session, but it's been good yapping. Some story development. Hello, Artificer Laureate Enola Craft.
A visitor. It's for the best that you're talking to me now instead of mid-work. I do seem to have a slight propensity for stabbing randomly with my tools when interrupted, but I suppose that's enough time spinning in the statements column. Speak away.
I've received a message that Ruth was indisposed and to speak with you in her stead.
What are you... Beckett. Another prediction that he hasn't seen fit to notify me about. A more cynical exemplar might posit his doing this to be intentional. If you're here, I imagine you aim to petition the presiding bishop for her support, which is hardly a surprise. She is the most important individual
Why are
in
both...
Arcadia.
Why is both the Protectorate and the Order's like main person indisposed? We've got the Sovereign in mental refreshment, and then we have now this presiding bishop in like a you know, an ambiguous state. Struggled for words just then. Made me upset. I'm the most important individual. So, can I see her, or what?
Not if I cannot gauge for certain if you can be trusted.
I can.
I cannot allow just anyone to wander
I'm a
into
doctor.
Ruth's quarters.
When are people
But there
going
is
to learn?
something you could do to prove yourself worthy. A myriad of cultists have taken over the settlement of Newton, which is a nearby site of historical but not strategic significance. I want them gone. Once there was a bridge stretching from the settlement to the archive, but it was destroyed by a rift. Best keep your distance should you travel there.
I've got a rift gun. Don't worry about that. I saved your delegate's life. Seems like that should make me more than trustworthy.
From what I understand, Vicar Levin's continued existence is a mere side effect of whatever personal vendetta you happen to be attending to. I'm pleased he does not lie among the ranks of the dead, but I will need a more tangible effort on your part to trust you.
Fine. I can deal with the cultist if it means earning the Order's
I'll
trust.
withhold my appreciation until this task is complete. May you act within the equation's confines.
Confirming the cultist Aza would be prudent prior to slaughtering her former associates.
Thank you for letting me know, Valerie. I was just thinking that if we're going to be handling cultists, we should probably bring Aza as well. Alright everybody, that's going to do it for this episode of The Outer Worlds 2. Thank you so much for your viewership. I always greatly appreciate it. But yeah, the game is coming to a close, I think. Usually when there are these like big decisions between choose this faction or choose this faction, it's usually some sort of like point of no return or what have you. So I think we're closing in on the end. It probably still will be a couple of episodes, plenty of side content and companion missions. I want to get everyone's upgrade kits just to like have them, see them at max power and like feel their effectiveness. But outside of that, I think it's just time to say I hope you have a great day. And I hope you have a great day after that, and a great day after that, and a great day after that. And I hope that when you wake up tomorrow, you're not stationed on some desolate, frozen wasteland of a planet, staring into the infinite abyss, getting frostbite around your eyes. Because that sounds awful. And honestly, I'm not very akin to the cold. I actually hate the cold. It's because I have low blood pressure. Not low blood pressure, what is it? Low blood circulation in my extremities, my feet and my hands. Little fun fact about me. So my hands get cold very quickly, and it doesn't take much for them to start turning blue, and it's actually quite painful. So being stuck on a frozen ice planet sounds like my literal nightmare. And with that, and with that, we'll see you on the next one. Bye.